we're gonna be taking a look at the spy who loved me. The spy that loves me. The spy who... That doesn't matter. It's James Bond. 007. Roger Moore. You know that? This is James Bond. Alright, well, we're gonna watch this. Let's go!
Right, so this movie, of course, starts off with what else? The gun barrel, of course. The classic James Bond thing to do. What else would it start with? So anyway, then we head over to a submarine where things are going down. I don't know. I think it's being taken or something. I don't remember exactly, but I think that's what's happening here. Then we head over to Russia, the big bads and everything in the Cold War era movies, except for this one though. Not this one. Anyway, they're talking about how they got their submarine stolen as well. So it wasn't just the British people. Anyway, so they put their best agent on the job, and it happens to not be this guy. Happens to be her. Agent Triple X. That's not gonna bite me in the ass in the future. Also, the British put their best agent on the job, and who might that be? Mr. Horndog himself. Well, Bond's getting down and dirty. He gets a message on his watch to go do things, of course, because that's what he's got to do. Then as Bond goes out on his little ski trip, he gets attacked. Of course he does, because, things can't go simple. He gets attacked by Russian goons, of course. I don't know, I guess the Russians were trying to stop him from doing the mission himself. Anyway, Bond kills a guy. This is that guy from earlier. You know what I'm talking about. Oh no, he's falling. What are we ever gonna do? No. Well, yeah, isn't that quite convenient?
Of course he has a British parachute. Why would he not? Just sort of remind you that he's British. In case you forgot.
And boom, title sequence. Hands. Because it wouldn't be a Bond title sequence without hands. Oh, but he does it better. So then after all that nonsense, Omasova is given the mission to go find out what happened to that submarine. Also, she's told her boyfriend was killed. Nice.
Pew, pew. In a pa, because, that's what happens in these things.
Anyway, Bond finds out that the submarine was tracked. Meaning that things are about to start kicking off and going down. Anyway, then they go off to Egypt, which is a place where they have submarine fetishes, apparently. This is the bad guy. He's evil. He wants the world domination. And wants some type of underwater society that he's the ruler of, I guess. Anyway, he does a bunch of evil crap. Typical Bond stuff.
Oh my goodness! It's crazy.
Anyway, never mind that. Here comes his henchman, Evil Teeth Man.
Ah, look who it is. It's the guy from Happy Gilmore. You remember that one? He's there. But he's got metal in his mouth. No, not braces. Metal.
Anyway, Bond shows up to Egypt. He finds out that there's a guy there that has a microfilm that has submarine tracking information on it. So, this is where he's gonna have to go. Anyway, he goes off to go do things. Go find the middleman between him and Calva, and he goes to his apartment. He finds a lady who's basically there as a trap, and basically a guy tries to shoot him. But instead he uses the lady's body to do that, because charm. Bond chases after one of the bad guy's henchmen over here who just tried to kill him, and gives him a swift kick in the ass. And then drops him off the roof after finding out information from him. Anyway, the information that was divulged is that the middleman was going to a show at the pyramids. So Bond goes there, of course, and he spots the Russian agent talking with the guy who's the middle guy. Anyway, the guy sees Jaws, and then he freaks out. Goes crazy. He goes a-running. Then again, though, I'd go a-running too. I wouldn't want to miss. Anyway, he bites through the lock, and he kills the guy. Anyway, Bond finds the body and gets the information that he needs. Anyway, at the club, Bond and Agent Triple X have their first true interaction, not just the little run-in they had before. And they talk about how much they know about each other.
Recruited to the British Secret Service from the Royal Navy. Licensed to kill, and has done so on numerous occasions. Many lady friends, but married only once. Wife killed.
All right, you've made your point.
Anyway, so both of them go talk to the man that has the film, and, well, things don't end so well for him. Jaws kills him, and then both Bond and Agent Triple X go right after him. Anyway, so then they go off and have a little fight with Jaws, and they compete with each other to try to get the film. So anyway, James Bond and Annie are on their way. Well, until the car clunks out. Great.
The cylinder head gasket.
Anyway, Bond and Anya find a boat that will take them back to Cairo. Anyway, stuff starts to get romantic, as typical Bond stuff does, and then Anya decides to knock out Bond with some smoke from her cigarette to take the microfilm for herself. After waking up, Bond heads to a secret MI6 base. Bond also later finds out in said base that the KGB and MI6 are deciding to work together on this mission. They then check out the microfilm information, and then they find a little logo for Stromberg Labs. Wow! There's some groundbreaking stuff here, as if we didn't already know. They go on train. Fight with Jaws happens. Typical Bond stuff. There's always got to be some type of train nonsense.
Dude! Of course he's still alive, though. Nice work. Love makes me sick. Only because I wish I had it.
Anyway, to speed this up a bit, Bond gets a new car. It's amazing. It's cool. I mean, come on, look. I'm gonna play the video of me seeing it for the first time. Look at that tiny car. It's amazing. The whole back of it opens. Not like regular car. Shut up. Anyway, so now our spy duo heads on to the main villain's evil lair. To go do spy things, of course. I don't know, they're trying to get information. Anyway, Bond, while he's there, starts flirting with the guy's little henchwoman. Anyway, this is to the dismay of Anya, who he just got it on with not too long ago.
Now, don't be a bother to Naomi, darling. I'll be back soon.
Anyway, Bond now comes face to face with the villain himself. They have some casual talk about fish. This is a fun thing to talk about fish. Anyway, they find out Stromberg has a big ship where he may or may not be hiding the subs. Anyway, Stromberg, knowing who they are, sends Jaws after them to go kill them as soon as they get onto land. Anyway, a bunch of action comes from this because, well, it's James Bond. Like I said before, what else to expect? Anyway, so the car ends up going underwater, and it has an underwater feature because it's like an aquatic car because it's James Bond. So they end up finding out that Stromberg has the submarines inside of that ship. So that's where they're gonna go next. Anyway, while they have some downtime, Anya figures out that Bond was the one who killed her boyfriend, that she's gonna kill him as soon as the mission's over. Oh, a little bit of spice! Funny enough, though, next thing they know, they're being lowered into an American sub together. Bond, seemingly, is having a lot of fun with it because of what just happened prior. Anyway, so they find the ship in the U.S. submarine that they were lowered into, and, well, fighting is about to ensue, of course, because the ship was taken. Not the ship, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. The submarine was taken. Control of by the Stromberg men. You get it. Shut up. Nukes fired at the subs instead of out on the land to destroy the whole world, so water world could happen, I guess. And everything's fixed. Well, kind of. They got to kill the big bad. Also, I forgot to mention that Anya was taken by the big bad. So now Bond's got to go down there and go solve the problem. Finally, the final confrontation. The guy's plans are to shit. They're gonna kill him. He's gonna die. Watch this. Boom, he's dead.
And you'll be happy that you died that way, okay? All right, at least it's not gonna be like a live or let die situation, you know? You don't want that. You don't want that.
But of course, it's not over yet. There's still more stuff. You might have forgotten about Jaws. They fight. They go at it in the shark room from the earlier in the movie. Anyway, Jaws is dropped into the shark-infested waters. But of course, he doesn't die because he's Jaws and he kills the sharks. Bites right through them. Anyway, the evil lair is about to get destroyed. James Bond saves Anya, and they get on their way. They get the heck out of there. Of course, not without drama, but they get out. They get out. Also, Jaws lives. Jaws lives too. Oh wait, hold on. This Valentine's Day romance almost comes to a screeching halt.
The mission is over, Commander.
Why'd you think it was gonna happen, huh? They weren't gonna kill Bond. I mean, come on, that wasn't for like another 40-something years later. Anyway, so the two said they wouldn't be caught doing it, but they did. By both of their superiors. What a funny little end to this funny little Bond film. It was actually very good. I really enjoyed it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Probably one of the best Bond films I've ever seen.
The British hand up, sir.
Oh, well, ain't that just, well... Of course everything goes well for Bond. I mean, it'd be a bit weird if he, if he died or something. Oh, no. It's over!